everyone, I hope you're doing well and I hope that you have an incredible day. I am here to do a daily intuitive card reading, still in this temporary setup, trying to figure things out. But let's take a look at the cards and see what the universe wants us to know today. Because things are happening, even if we don't see it. Okay. So we have this pretty water crystal, and it is wisdom and compassion. Yeah, that's a big thing, because a lot of people in today's society are hurt. They're acting from trauma and wounds, and they tend to emotionally react in the heat of the moment rather than coming from a place of compassion and wisdom. That's not to say they're inherently bad and that they're monsters and all that, but taking the time to step back, to process, to breathe, to try to mindfully respond instead of emotionally react in the heat of the moment will do us a lot of good. I get all too well, because listen, the list of the things that people have done to me, how much injustice and doing me dirty and all that, like, I would need pages and pages and pages. Like, it's a long list. But as tempting as it can be to be petty, to be bitter, to be hateful, to be resentful, to, do an eye for an eye, that's just going to make the whole world blind. And you're basically poisoning yourself when you choose that. That's not to say that it's horrible and you're unrealistic or it's not natural to have the emotions, but if you're choosing to stay in it, if you're fixating and obsessing over it, you're not coming from a place of wisdom and compassion, and you're hurting yourself. Because having the bitterness, the resentfulness, the hatred, all that's like drinking poison and expecting the other person to suffer. You're just hurting yourself. And I get it. Like, I am very much in the human emotions and experience with you. Like, it can cut deep. But the way that I've approached it is, what choices can I make that I will be proud of? Would I regret this choice? Will I be able to go to bed at night and rest easy? And sometimes that means you have to be silent, and maybe you just, rant to your journal or a trusted friend and be like, I can't believe this happened, but not actually act out on the person. Because when we do things in the heat of the moment with our intense emotions and we're reacting rather blindly instead of, coming from an intentional place, we can say things and do things we don't actually mean. We mean it in the moment, but in, the grand scheme of things, we don't actually mean it. And once it's said and done, it can't be taken back, which is where the wisdom and the compassion is coming in. And so, I'm doing my best to process emotions and come from a mindful place rather than, a heated place, because when you're heated, you don't see clearly, you don't think clearly, and it can come back to bite you. And I'm pretty sure it's going to come back to bite certain people that have been doing things, but it doesn't have to be you. You can come from a place of wisdom and compassion, and that doesn't mean you have to get things perfect. It doesn't. We're all human. We're all works in progress and masterpieces at the same time. Sorry if you hear noises in the background. It's not much I can do about, temporary spaces, but you would just do the best you can. And don't beat yourself up for what you did in the past, because you can only do what you know. Like, once you know better, you can do better, okay? So just take things step by step. Breathe. It's going to be okay. There's help around you, even if you don't know where to find it yet. Like, I'm still in the process of finding the help around me, but it's going to be okay, okay? We're all going to make it through this. We have support from the divine, even if sometimes we feel very, very alone, because I've been feeling that. I'm there with you. But I'm sending you all so much love. Please take care, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.